Hey y'all, good afternoon and welcome to a special Friday edition of Chatting with the Veterans Ranch. Today is Red Friday. As always, remember everyone deployed till they all come home. So I got all the red on that I got today. Go Cards, go Blues. Even though the Blues got knocked out of the playoffs, we'll get them next year. But y'all remember everyone deployed. We have red merch. Mine's in the laundry. Sorry. So I had to grab what red I had for the day. But you can, we'll talk about that in a minute, where you can actually go find all that. Y'all know me. I am J.R. Smith, Vice President, co-founder of the Veterans Ranch. And you can find out everything about what we do for veterans and their immediate household families regarding the equine therapy services we offer at theveteransranch.org. Leave that up there for a minute just so everybody can get all the information. So hope everyone's had a great week. We have had a lot of great things going on. An announcement we want to come up with, we'll share with y'all here later. Really exciting. Let's see here. We're going to type some stuff up. And we'll have that ready here in just a minute. So equine therapy services offered for veterans and their immediate household families. What's equine therapy services? Well, simply it's working with horses. You hear us talk about this a lot, but for everybody who's possibly brand new out there watching us today, we're going to put one of these simple grooming brushes in your hand and get you to start putting your hands on the horse, working that rhythmic motion, okay, of grooming that horse and getting in tune with your horse. Horses can literally feel a gnat land on their back, so they know everything about you feet away. The intuitiveness of most human beings is about 5, 6 feet, 10 feet tops. The energy field of a horse is 15 to 30 feet away. So when we say it knows everything about you feet away, it is no lie, folks. They can feel everything you feel and that you're projecting to them and can tend to project it back to you. That's why it's such an important thing that you relax. You don't run up to a horse because you think you're far enough away. That horse already felt you coming 10 feet ago. Okay. So you walk up to a horse, you relax, you shut yourself down. You almost stop thinking about thinking when it comes to dealing with a horse. You want to get in tune. There's been scientific studies that have shown horses' heart rates can match a person's heart rate and actually get in tune with each other. And actually, we're not claiming that horses heal, but horses damn near can heal people over time, So it's definitely something very special and near and dear to our hearts. As you can see, everything in the background behind us, we are very passionate about the equine world and the veteran world. My wife and I are two of the founders that started this. We are proud patriots. Again, define that term means we're the 99% that support y'all, the 1% that wear the uniform. My dad, last but not least, third founder, is a Vietnam veteran, was in country from 69 to 70, and was in the United States Navy from 69 to 73. So that is the founding group. You can always go to the website, listed here below, and see our board members. We have a brand new one, Joe Planin, that we just announced the other day as the president of the advisory board. 30-year Navy veteran, retired in 2020, was EOD. For everybody that knows, he's the guy that got to play with all the stuff that went bang. So he had a very, very distinguished Navy career, and we're proud to have him on the board today as the president. So one thing, we're going to go to a small break here real fast, And then we are going to come back and talk about some more stuff. So watch this quick 1.5-minute video, and we'll be right back with you. All right, folks, welcome back. And as always, we always give credit to Ernie Haas for allowing us to use such an amazing, amazing song. We're putting a video together right now, a full-length video using that song. He gave us permission to do that. Absolutely powerful song. It's one of those songs when you listen to it all the way through, if you don't have a little allergy in your eye or a little lump in your throat, you may just need to check your pulse. As we said, Red Friday, remember everyone deployed. In honor of today, Red Friday, we are going to make a special request. We right now are needing 200 people today to go to veteransranch.org, okay, pledge $22 a month, and help us move things forward. Folks, a lot of people talk the talk. We are the ones that walk the walk. We are out here, boots on the ground, helping veterans, talking to veterans, getting things done and getting them the assistance and the help they need. Just the other day, we were speaking to a veteran in Iowa, okay? I'm in Lakeland, Florida, halfway between Disney World and Tampa. We're assisting a veteran in Iowa get the help he needs through the VA and through our advisory board, and get him the assistance that he's looking for. He's been going through some really tough times, and he's doing better. He's doing better, and we're proud to be able to help him in Iowa all the way from Florida. In order for us to keep doing those things, folks, it takes money. I know you hear a lot of people talking about, they need this, they need this, they need this. A lot of those organizations you see on TV have hundreds of millions of dollars a year in their budget. One brings in almost $1 billion. Okay. Now they're doing some good things for veterans, but we are small budget, folks. We really are. Okay. I don't need their kind of budgets. If I had it, imagine the good I'm doing now with a small budget. Imagine what we could do if we had their budget. But that being said, I'm not bashing anybody here. I'm just saying we need some help. We need 200 people today. Everybody watching this video live and everybody that'll watch it later. I need 200 people to go to the veteransranch.org and pledge $22 a month. Why 22? Because folks, we're losing a minimum 22 veterans a day to suicide. Now, the real number is an average of 35 is what the stats came out with. 35. That's like 13,000 amazing men and women that are checking out, thinking they don't matter anymore, or no one needs them, no one will miss them. Folks, I don't know if we'll be able to reach everybody, but the more we have, the more we can do, and do good things with the money. We can't even say we're putting your money where our mouth is, and we're making good things happen. If I can help a veteran in Iowa from Florida on the budget we have now, imagine what I could do if we have more. Imagine what our team could do, because this isn't about me. Please don't take it that way. Okay, what our team of veterans and Blue Star families on the advisory board could do for veterans. Because folks, there are 1.5 million veterans in the state of Florida. State of Texas, where we're also registered, they say there's 1.5 million, but those are 2021 numbers. I think it's actually close to 2.2 million veterans in the state of Texas. Okay, and spread throughout the country. We have a large reach already. We need a larger reach so we can help more and do more for veterans through equine therapy and the other services we'll be able to offer as we're able to grow and expand. So again, the veteransranch.org, 200 people right now, go and hit that donate button and pledge $22 a month. Folks, we lost 22 yesterday. Sadly, we're going to lose 22 today. I mean, think about that. 44 souls that don't deserve to check off of this planet are going to check off of this planet because we can't reach them, because of things they're dealing with, because of help they need that they can't get or don't feel they can get. We're going to talk about a topic here after the next break that's got me pretty heated, that there's a reason why sometimes vets don't get or go seek the help that they need and deserve. Because folks, think about this for a second, all right? Let's go back to the website here for a second. 1% of people in this great country wore the uniform, that sign a blank check when they sign their name on the bottom line and say, I will protect and defend the Constitution of the United States of America. They're not protecting a party. They're not protecting a sexual orientation. They're not protecting white, black, Asian, Hispanic. They're protecting Americans. They're protecting the Constitution of the United States. They could be slinging eggs for 30 years in the service as a cook. They still may have to grab their rifle and give their last full measure of devotion for their country. I didn't do that. There's 99% of the country doesn't do that. Are you willing to give up less than one meal with your family eating out somewhere to help support those veterans, the ones that gave some? Everybody gave some. There are some that gave all. And we're here to help those Gold Star families, the Blue Star families of active duty service men and women, and of course our veterans. But we can't do this alone, folks. We need your help. So, does it sound like I'm begging? Maybe. But I am. And I'm okay with it. Because, again, there's a lot of people. Man, I really support veterans. I thank every one of them for their service. Thank you for doing that. Veterans appreciate you doing that. But let's do more. Let's get more done. Let's get 22 down to 0. Please, let's get that done. We're going to do one more. We're going to do another little break here. No, I tell you what. Let's skip the break for a second. I am my own production crew, so I can decide when I want to do a break, when I don't. Folks, there's lots of ways that you can help support the Veterans Ranch. One is what I mentioned about going to that website, pledging $22 a month today. The other website you can go to is right here, Okay, you've seen probably the social media posts that we've done about our new merch line that's out there. You can go to tvrmerch.com. T-shirts, water bottles, slides, hoodies, backpacks, tank tops, you name it, we've got it. Stickers, cell phone cases for Androids and iPhones alike. I know there's something you can find that you like at the Veterans Ranch merch store. So tvrmerch.com. Use promo code SAVE LIVES for 10% off. Save lives for 10% off. So again, you go to tvrmerch.com, find all the cool stuff you want, save lives for 10% off. All right. As always, to everybody out there watching and supporting the Veterans Ranch, we greatly appreciate y'all. Please like, comment, and share. Okay. You know, we need the algorithm to know we exist. We need more subscribers. Right now, I think we're at about 84. Okay, an interesting thing you'll see here, there's our YouTube link. You've seen me kiddingly say before, we're youtube.com/ because that's what all that spells. We need at least 100 subscribers so that can say the Veterans Ranch instead of I could do that all day. So please like, comment, and share so this can say the Veterans Ranch instead of But go to tvrmerch.com. Our Red Friday gear is there. Our Remember Everyone Deployed gear is there. We got stuff that says, hey, y'all. Y'all know I say, hey, y'all all the time. And I know a lot of our supporters out there do as well. So you can get ranch merch. You can get Remember Everyone Deployed. We have a special line that's Land of the Free because of the brave. There's all kinds of stuff you can get, and it all supports the Veterans Ranch, folks. With every purchase you make, you're not only showing your American pride, your veteran support, and support of the Veterans Ranch, but every purchase goes to help support veterans in the Veterans Ranch. That's why the promo code is Save Lives. With every purchase you make, you're helping save the life of another veteran. So just amazing stuff that we have going on right now. And there's just so many different ways you can support. So let me go here and we're going to go do another break. And let's see here. What do we want to do? What do we want to show next? We want to show. Yep. That one's always a great one. We want to show that one. Okay, so let's get back over here and let's get there. Let's get there. And this will be back in a minute. All right, y'all. That's another one of them songs that's extremely powerful. Again, doesn't have a little allergy in your eye or lump in your throat after listening to that, watching that video. Again, you may just need to check your pulse. So, but we are, folks. We're praying for a miracle to end veteran suicide. And, there's a lot of great organizations out there. We're not the only one that's pushing for this. But, they say kiddingly, it takes a village to raise a child. But folks, it's going to take a lot of great organizations to end veteran suicide. There's a lot of veterans out there, a lot that aren't asking for things. And there's reasons why they're not asking for things, because they just don't feel like they're getting the care that they need at certain organizations. Now, what I'm about to talk about next is a few different topics from an informational standpoint. Okay, we don't talk politics at the Veterans Ranch. We all have our political opinions as to what's going on in the world, but we are here again protecting people that said they would protect and defend the Constitution, not a political party, not a red or a blue or an elephant or a donkey or whatever. Okay, so we do not talk politics here. So, and I will also speak about these things from an informational standpoint as a civilian. Again, I am not a veteran, will not act like I am, or I know all of the struggles that veterans deal with. First thing I want to talk about, this article is actually back in March. Now, this is from military.com, so a very reliable source. This was out there for a little while, but of course, I will say the mainstream media, if it can't garner enough attention in sight of 2 weeks, they don't talk about it all that much. VA wants to shutter more than 100 medical facilities, but build hundreds more. So saith the article. Department of Veteran Affairs will recommend closing at least 3 medical centers and 174 outpatient health clinics and building roughly 255 new healthcare facilities and nursing homes to improve veterans' medical services, according to briefings given by the department the week of March 8th and leaked planning documents. The expansion also includes increasing partnerships with private hospitals to provide approved care for veterans without access to a VA medical center. Okay. Or ease, really, is what that means, ease of a medical center. Our now good friend in Iowa, he's an hour and a half away from the closest VA medical center. It's not easy for him to get to it. So if he's having some issues with something, you're talking a day. When we take my father-in-law to the VA in Tampa, it's an hour drive. Now there is a facility on the south side of the town we live in, but they're not a full service, I guess you'd say, facility. There are just some things they don't offer. They are one of the new areas where they're trying to build a new facility there. They've broken ground, but that's going to take time. The one that they finished building here, not too far back, maybe within the last year or so in Orlando, it took them close to 5 years to build that puppy. I say all that to say that it sounds on its face that it's really good, that it sounds like they're going to tear down old facilities, maybe build some new ones. But there are certain things where they're taking major medical facilities and just turning them to outpatient centers, and they're not doing, anything to add new facilities. In South Dakota, this is going to occur. Their major medical hospital is going to go to an outpatient facility. Well, if you don't have that many in a state like South Dakota where, we all used to all kid about the term social distancing. Well, South Dakota is socially distanced just by itself. Right, the population is spread out so vast across the state that it's not always easy to get to a facility. Iowa is the same way. You've got some major cities, but it's a very agricultural, rural state. So it might take you an hour and a half, 2 hours, 3 hours to get to a major VA hospital, and if you're not close enough, or the outpatient center can't do what you need and you can't get there, that creates some issues. Now, I say all that to say, okay, it sounds good on its face that they're going to build 255 new healthcare facilities and nursing homes. The whole point is to, they said, have something within, say, a 30-minute drive of any veteran that would need the services. But it talks here at the end of this where, it's going to include increasing partnerships with private hospitals to provide approved health care for veterans without access to a VA medical center. Now, folks, this article was March 10th of 2022. Again, it's on military.com. Okay, it's easy to find. Military.com, print it right off the website. Now, someone in our area here in the Polk County Veterans Council shared an article with all of us. Now, again, March 10th, 2022. June 15th, 2022, VA weighs limiting access to outside doctors to curb rising costs. So, March, we're going to, sorry, getting in my light there. March, we're going to close down old facilities essentially, and we're going to build 255 new ones. And we're going to work with outside hospitals. June, again, military.com. Okay. Trying to curb rising costs. I could get very political about this, and I'm not going to. As I told you, we don't talk politics here. But you can read the article and kind of figure it out for yourself. Department of Veteran Affairs may alter the rules for its community health care program. Now, I'm not talking politics. I'm just stating an era. This was during 2018 when President Trump signed that into law to be able to use the community health care program, which was what they were talking about here in the March article about being able to use outside VA facilities and get the health care you need, and the VA will still pay for it. Department of Veteran Affairs may alter the rules for its community health care program, a system designed to help veterans see doctors outside of the VA system if they don't have easy access to a VA medical facility, to stop that program's growing spending. During a Senate hearing on the VA budget Tuesday, and again, this came out June 15th, McDonough said the community care program now accounts for 33% of the VA's total health care demand, up from roughly 26% last year. McDonough warned lawmakers last year that the growth was not sustainable, but said Tuesday he would consult with his new Undersecretary for Health before formally proposing the move. Trust me, there's a lot of things I want to say in here that, again, we don't bring into the Veterans Ranch, so I won't talk about them in the manner I wish. But why are people going to other doctors to pay for stuff? Okay, and this is where I want veterans to weigh in and comment on this. Is it because they're not getting the quality health care that the VA is supposed to offer? Now, please, I'm going to stop right here in a second. I'm going to interject something. I know a lot of people that work in VA. I know people that have worked at VA, like corporate, if you will. Okay. There's a lot of fantastic people that work within the VA. But unfortunately, and everything I speak of is things I hear from other veterans. I've talked to some veterans that have had absolutely phenomenal experiences at the VA and have never had a single complaint. Now, that, unfortunately, I think that's more of the example and not the rule. The rule that I've seen and all the vets I talk to is they go because they have to, but really aren't very happy with the care. I hear the term deny till you die. Here's another pill. Here's another pill. Here's another pill. Here's another pill. I'll be honest, they have my father-in-law, practically a legal drug addict, trying to take 2 of his pain meds away. And, anyway, again, I'm not here to bash the VA as a whole. Okay. The concept is great. They need to take care of our veterans. We need to get rid of the bureaucracy and the red tape. And I'm sure there's a lot of veterans out there going like this right now because they agree with what I'm saying. Okay. Sorry about that. Hit a button. When you're your own producer, sometimes things happen. But they create this program to help veterans. Now, again, just in March, folks, March, April, May, June, right? March 10th to June 15th. So April, May, June, you're talking 90 days. They go from saying, we're going to do all these great things for veterans and improve their health care and have them go to better hospitals for better health care to, we may cut the plan. Because if y'all don't think that's where this is going to lead, you don't pay attention too much. When they say it's up 33% of the VA's total healthcare demand, up roughly 26% from last year, that's their way of hinting in politics that they're talking, thinking about cutting the plan, cutting the program. So where does that leave y'all? The veterans that are getting, maybe you feel better health care, seeing a doctor outside of the, VA system than going through the VA system. Now, I know people that are fighting things since 2013 and still waiting on approvals. And that's probably short term compared to what some of y'all out there have been fighting. So I say all that to say this. Contact your representatives, contact your senators. You might say, well, JR, they don't get back to me. Now, that's the problem in this country right now. We've somewhat given up. Okay. The old adage of the squeaky wheel gets the grease needs to get back into society. Reach out to your congressman, reach out to your senators, find out what's going on with this. Okay. Find out who's on these committees from your state and find out what's going on about this. Are they going to build more and extend the healthcare options? And again, to include increasing partnerships with private hospitals to provide approved care for veterans without access to a VA medical center? Or are they going to potentially start cutting the plan? Okay. Find out. I'm here to share the information because you may not have known about it. Now you do. Find out what's going on. Report back to us what's going on. Because again, everything we know and learn about veterans is from my father, my wife's father, grandparents that are still around, that are dealing with the VA, and you amazing veterans out there that we talk to on a daily basis. Okay? That kind of got me fired up. The one that got me super fired up. Some of y'all probably seen the video by now. We're not going to play it here. I won't show it. But it's the video from the VA worker in Atlanta, Georgia. Again, there are a million amazing employees in the VA. There's bad apples in every bunch, everywhere, every kind of business and whatever. So I understand that. But this is why some people don't go to the VA. This man beat the shit, and I'm just going to say it as bluntly as I can, beat the shit out of a 73-year-old Vietnam veteran back in April. And, salute to the reporter in Atlanta that filed a Freedom of Information Act request to get the video that he released on his Twitter feed on Monday and has now gone viral on Twitter. It's been picked up on TikTok. I think you can probably still find it on YouTube. You can Google search the situation, and there's a lot of links out there that will share the video with you. I will tell you, folks, it's hard to watch for a lot of reasons. One, it's just violent. Two, there's no damn good reason for it. And three, here's a guy who's actually going to the VA trying to get the help that he needs. And this individual, I'll describe it, okay? The man is sitting in a chair It's where the video picks up. He kind of sits up, leans over, knocks on a door, waiting for, I guess, for this gentleman that was waiting. He was waiting for him to come out into the room. Maybe see, there's no audio to it. So maybe he's wanting to know how much longer the guy was going to be. I don't know. Again, there's no audio. This individual starts doing one of these in his face. And I mean, I'm here to tell you right now, folks, they're less than a foot apart. I mean, they're damn near nose to nose. This guy gets right up in this man's face, starts finger wagging. None of us like that, right? I don't know anybody who likes a finger wagged in their face. The individual tries to go like this and knock his hand away. I guess in the process of that, it looks like in the video, it may have knocked this individual's glasses off. All that aside, this has nothing, that right there alone shouldn't have incited what this individual did. This individual then at this point grabs this man. Now, granted, he's 73 years old. That doesn't mean he's frail and almost dead, but he's 73 years old. Okay. This individual, big guy, strong, younger guy, probably in his 40s, somewhere like me, grabs this man, takes him across a room, not much bigger than what I'm in right here, throws him up against the wall, chokes him. I guess he thought maybe he's watched too much Monday Night Raw, WWE, puts this dude in a headlock and hip throws him onto the floor. We're talking a hard concrete tile floor. His hip hits a chair on the way down, and then he stomps on the back of his neck. Says some more things to him, does some more finger wagging, and then kicks him in the back of the neck and the head. This man spent 3 days in the hospital with a brain bleed. He could have killed this man over knocking on a door and saying something to him and accidentally knocking his glasses off because he wanted to knock his hand away from being finger wagged in the face. Now, since this video's been released, this individual has been arrested and charged. But here's the part that is one guy I follow online says, chaps my biscuits. This individual still has his job at the VA. Still has his job. That was an article I looked up online as of about 3-4 days ago. So as of this week, he still had his job. Now, everybody deserves due process in this country. I'm a big believer. But the video don't lie. Okay? Man gets up, knocks on the door, sits back down in the chair. It ain't like he's pounding on the door. And even if he was, that didn't constitute what happened to him. If you are a veteran in the Atlanta, Georgia area, and you go to that VA, I'm going to recommend you contact the administrators at that VA facility. Now, normally I don't demand firing of anybody over social warrior justice kind of stuff, labels on food or anything like that. But I'm sorry. You lay your hands on a veteran like that and damn near kill him, stomping on the back of his neck, kicking him in the back of the head. What? Because he accidentally knocked your glasses off, trying to knock your hand out of his face? Well, tough guy, I guarantee you, there's a lot of veterans in the Atlanta, Georgia area that would love to line up and let you try and take a shot at them. I'm not calling for violence. I'm not saying go kick the guy's ass. I'm saying be right about this. Call and go to that VA facility peacefully, mind you, peacefully, and demand the firing of this guy. This guy does not deserve to work with veterans, because something tells me this is just the first time he's been caught. Everybody can have a bad day, but that's beyond peril. of damn near killing a Vietnam veteran because he said something to you. Mm-mm. He does not deserve to have his job, any government job that deals with veterans, ever again. He'll go through the courts, and I'm sure he'll be, he's been charged, but it'll go through its process. But I'm just telling you, the fact that he's still employed right now by the VA, should not be allowed. So if you are in anywhere near the Atlanta, Georgia area, I don't have the phone number or anything for him, but you need to contact that VA facility, see if that individual still has his job, and if he does, ask why and keep going up the food chain until you get the answer you need and get his butt fired. He does not deserve to work with veterans another day. That's all I got to say about that. Let's look at taking one more break here. We've got a good announcement. I want to kind of end on some positive. And yeah, if that story doesn't get you fired up, if you didn't know about that story, don't just take my word for it. Go look it up. Go look it up. It's there. I'll just tell you, it's hard to watch. It is hard to watch. Because my dad's a 72-year-old Vietnam veteran. And if somebody would have done that to my dad, I don't know what I'd do, be honest with you, but I'm here to tell you I'd have been on that VA's doorstep. So again, salute to that reporter for filing the Freedom of Information Act and making that video public. Again, as hard as it is to watch, it just goes to show why some vets don't go to the VA. And again, there's a million great people in the VA. There's bad apples in every bunch. But the mistreatment in the VA, I hear stories all the time, folks. I'm just telling you, I'm not making this shit up. I hear it all the time. And I also hear about all the good stories too. Again, I'm not trying to say it's all bad stories all the time. There's a reason why our veterans are taking advantage of this program that allows them to go see outside doctors. There are reasons for it. So just looking for one more video that we want to play here and take a good break. Tell you what, let's go here. This is just a quick minute. And let's hear from got ahead of myself. Let's hear from some pretty special veterans that want to give their testimonial about the Veterans Ranch. So let's get over here and let's go ahead and play this. there's just some small example of some amazing Americans that we've been able to help that have been out on numerous there's just some trail small rides. Example of some amazing Americans that we've been able to help that. Wow, there was some feedback we weren't looking for, right? Gotta love technology sometimes. Apologies there. I don't know what happened. It just started kind of reverberating back a little bit. Again, these great veterans have been out on numerous events of ours, trail rides, Liberty training, and they wanted to give their testimonial. And we'll share more of those as time goes on. They're just amazing individuals to deal with. That's why we do what we do. You know, when they say, JR, this is really helping, Pam, we really love having you, be out here and help us and support us and do everything it is that you do for us. Last announcement we want to make today, this is a big one. We're going to start putting it out here on social media and everything as well, is we have created a partnership with 9 Line Apparel. We've got a t-shirt coming out. It'll start running July 8th. And we'll come back out again and share the link where you'll be able to buy the shirt. And again, proceeds are going to help support the Veterans Ranch. Folks, 22 a day is 22 too many. And I know it seems like an overused phrase, but folks, until that 22 or 35 or more than 1 is 0, we're going to keep touting the message. 22 a day is 22 too many. So we're going to be, we're very proud to partner with a great veteran-owned business, 9 Line Apparel, and be able to have them do some shirts for us. So we're extremely thankful to be partnered up with them. Again, as always, speaking of merch, tvrmerch.com, promo code SAVE LIVES for 10% off your entire order. As always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe here on our YouTube channel. We appreciate that. We appreciate all our followers. Last but not least, folks, the Veteransranch.org, 200 people today pledging $22 a month. Folks, my wife and I went out for breakfast the other day. It was $42 with tip. Breakfast, coffee, bacon, eggs, biscuits and gravy, some French toast. Wasn't anything fancy, folks. And it was $42 with tip. Okay. 1 meal, 2 months to help support veterans. I know things are tough out there for folks right now. Okay. Cost me $125 to fill up my truck. Diesel prices are crazy. Gas prices are crazy. Food prices are crazy. But folks, all I got to say is this: McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Chick-fil-A, fill in the blank of your favorite restaurant. They're not going out of business. Why? Because people are still going. People are still going. People are still paying crazy prices for chicken sandwiches and burgers. And like I said, I paid $42 for something I could have made at my house. So point is, it doesn't take a whole lot. It takes a lot of people doing a little. And we can help support more veterans nationwide, not just our backyard here in Florida, in Iowa, Savannah, Georgia, St. Louis, Missouri, Dallas, Fort Worth area of Texas, all the way sea to shining sea. So we're going to end right there. 200 people, veteransranch.org. Click that donate button. $22 a month today. Folks, I'm JR Smith. This has been a Friday episode of Remember Everyone Deployed, the Veterans Ranch Show. We love y'all. God bless. Take care. Giddy up.